Hey guys, Mike coming back with another video. This time we're focusing on Hank Greenberg. And this is a really special piece, at least as far as I'm concerned. Um, I love cards, but I also love early signed Hank items or anything interesting he signed. This one goes back a while. This is a 1927 yearbook from the James Monroe High School, where Hank was a sophomore at this time. And this is the senior book. It only focused on senior students and had pictures just on the seniors. So Hank is not pictured in this book. It's because he was a sophomore at the time. But he does appear in the autograph section, and it's exceptional. And I will show you right now. And as you can see right there, he signs it not as Hank or not as Henry, but as Hyman B. Greenberg. That is so crazy. I've collected Hank for about 15 years. Never have seen his signature as Hyman. The earliest ones you'll see is Henry before he adopted the name of Hank for most of his career and afterwards. I've got a Henry. I did get recently I got a 1930 album page of him signing as Henry B. Greenberg. And that was in spring training of 1930. He signed with the Tigers in the fall of 29, and it made an appearance at spring training in 1930, and that's where I got the album page. I think I showed it on a previous video. I have to go back. If I haven't, I need to show that too. But what I've read is that he was given the name Hyman Greenberg by his parents at his birth. Whoever filled out the birth certificate wasn't aware of a name like Hyman, so they took it as Henry, and they incorrectly put Henry Greenberg on the birth certificate. But he went by the name Hyman, was what his parents called him, up until high school. And when he signed his contract with the Tigers, he signed then by Henry, and he eventually became Hank. He went by during his baseball career. This being 1927, this is when he was a sophomore in high school. He's 16 years old in 1927, which is crazy. And it's a Hyman B. Greenberg signature. And another player right above him is Ike Goldstein. It's a little faded now, and I'll tell you why it's faded. But he played with the Tigers for a few games. But he went to the same high school as Hank, and they played on the same high school team. And so there's another MLB player. But I've never seen a Hyman Greenberg signature ever. Didn't even know they existed. I assume up until 29, he may have signed as Hyman. I know on his contract for 29, he signed as Henry, and probably because that was his legal name, and he put that on the contract. So probably around that time is when he stopped using the name Hyman, at least, except for these high school. This is high school we're talking about. It's crazy. And very cool item. I've just never seen anything like it. When I saw it, I was like, wow. Is there any way I can get this? I got to get it. And so now this is my earliest autograph of Hank. It's interesting. I did a little research on it. It was in a heritage auction. I believe it was 2012. And it sold. And a lot of offers were made on it after the Heritage will accept offers on behalf of the winning bidder. And it got some very big offers over the next few years. But that was about 14 years ago. Apparently, after a few years, either the one who won the auction or whoever he may have sold or gave it to afterwards passed away, and the estate donated it for exhibition at a community center in Detroit. This is what the guy that sold it to me told me. And part of the condition was that it would stay on display for 10 years, and that after the 10 years they'd have ownership of it, as far as they could do what they wanted with this book. And they could either keep it or they could sell it to raise funds for the community center. Apparently they did it for a 10-year period, and apparently that 10 years was up recently. And they decided to sell it to raise funds for the community center. So this has been on display the last 10 years at this community center near Detroit. And that may be reason why maybe the Goldstein more so is a little more faded, because I compared it to the pictures in the auction from 2012, and the Goldstein's a little more faded than it was in that one. The Greenberg signatures, except for the H on Hyman, is pretty strong. So that's still pretty cool. It was displayed at the community center. And here's the plaque that they made to display it with. Hyman B. Greenberg, 1927 Yearbook, James Monroe High School. And you can see the little pointer thing they had when it was in the display case. So I'm glad it was fortunate that they decided to sell it. And now this is my earliest Hank autograph, when he was 16 years old in high school. That's crazy. And I do have a couple Henrys. I do have that 1930 album page up. I think I've shown that. I'm not for sure, because this just kind of blew me away when I saw it. I got it just recently, the other one, the album page. And I have a stock certificate when he was with the White Sox, and he signed as Henry B. Greenberg, probably because he had to put his legal name on his birth certificate. He had to put on the stock, I guess, in selling stock or making a legal transaction, because I don't know if he ever officially changed his name to Hank. It was Henry on the birth certificate. But anyway, it is Hyman B. Greenberg. I can't believe that. So cool, and so glad to have it. And that is a centerpiece of my collection now. I've got a lot of autographs of Hank, many, and now this is my oldest. I got a 1930, a 1932, and then I've got from 33 up through in baseball. So just so happy to have it. I just think it's exceptional, and I've done this a long time, collect, and I still can't believe I got it type thing. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and to see something really, really unusually rare for a player like Greenberg is just very cool. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope everybody's doing well. And Lord willing, we'll do it again some other time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.